Section 6 of Birds, Volume 3, Number 3, March 1898. Recorded for LibriVox.org by Adrian Stevens. The Black Duck. Dusky duck, black mallard, black English duck, Florida, are some of the names by which this well-known member of the family is recognized throughout the eastern North America, west to Utah and north to Labrador. It is much less common in the interior than along the Atlantic coast. It is called the characteristic and one of the commonest ducks of New England, where it breeds at large, and from thence northeastward, but is most numerous during the migrations. The nest of the black duck is placed on the ground, in grass or rushes in the neighbourhood of ponds, pools, and streams, in meadows, and sometimes in swamps. It is a large and neatly arranged structure of weeds and grass, hollowed and lined with down and feathers from the breast of the bird. In rare circumstances, it has been known to build its nest in the hollow of a tree, or a stub projecting from the water of a swamp. Mr. Fraser found the nest of this duck in Labrador, usually placed upon the outreaching branches of stunted spruces, which are seldom higher than 4 feet. The eggs of this species are from 6 to 12 in number, usually 7 or 8, and vary in colour from pale buff to pale greenish buff. The nesting period is from the last of April to the early part of June. The black duck is a very wary creature, exceedingly difficult of approach. They are found in great numbers, except when congregated on salt water, 5 to 10 being an average flock starting from pond and feeding ground. During very severe winters, says Hallock, when every sheet of water is bound in with a thick covering of ice, the black ducks are driven to warm spring holes where the water never freezes. The approach of evening drives the ducks from the bay or sound where they have been sitting during the day, and they seek these open inland spots for food and shelter. Brush houses are constructed of sedge, cedar boughs, etc., at the mouths of freshwater rivers and creeks, in places where the marshland is low and intersected by branches of the main stream. Here the ducks come to feed at night, and are taken by hunters who are concealed in the bushes. These houses are left standing, however, and the wary ducks soon avoid entirely this locality and feed elsewhere. The brush house building on feeding grounds cannot be too severely condemned. Hallock observes that of all the birds which during spring and fall traverse our country, probably none equal these ducks in point of size, numbers, and economic value. The group is confined neither to the sea-coast nor to the interior, but is spread out over the whole breadth of the continent, in summer extending its migrations to the furthest north, and in winter proceeding only so far south as it is forced to do by the freezing of the waters of its northern home. End of section 6. This recording is in the public domain.